I'll be a...
What's the trouble, Senor? Bad news?
Your sweetheart find out where you are once you come home, eh?
Yeah. I got a nice little invitation from the chief of police of San Francisco. Some dirty rat stooled on me and told where I was.
Oh, they'd have to want you pretty bad to come 2,500 miles through the jungle to get you. Forget it. Have a drink.
We're all in the same boat, but we are safe here.
That is right. As long as man Luden is boss here, the police never come in.
Yeah, but just the same, I'd give my eye teeth to get out of this dump.
Oh, it won't be so bad when we get a few white women around here.
What's the matter with La Homa?
Oh, nothing. You're swell. But you see, you don't understand. Us gentlemen, we prefer blondes.
Hello, boys.
Hello, Brownie.
What's the matter? You're not gone yet.
One drink and I'm on my way to the boat.
Here.
Oh.
Well, boys, here's hoping you like your women.
Say, when you get down the river landing and you find my woman ain't a real blonde, throw her overboard.
I'm not getting in anyone's hair these days. I haul him here, and you marry him.
You no stand for a white wife too, Senor?
Who, me? I hate women. I'm a bachelor. My father was a bachelor. And I'm going to raise all my children to be bachelors.
Infelices, imbéciles.
Goodbye, Pigtail. Goodbye, Doc. Hey, what you said?
Right now. So long,
Hey, Brownie, don't forget, bring him back alive. Boy, ain't this gonna be great, huh?
Oh, I think it's gonna be all right.
Hello?
Hello, Brownie.
Skipper says we land tomorrow.
My word, how ripping.
Yeah, and a couple of rips. After we land, they pack us 500 miles through the jungle before we ever reach La Grasso.
I think I go home. Oh, why don't you?
Well, what did you find out about this Van Luden? Oh, nothing much, except that he owns La Grasso and is partial to blonde.
Oh, high blonde pressure, eh?
Mm-hmm. That reminds me, dearie. With Von Luden so partial to blonde, and a dirty guy when he's double-crossed, what are you gonna do when you run out of peroxide?
Holy smokes, ain't there no drugstores in La Grasso?
Not according to the skipper. Nothing but grass huts and...
My word! Well, if it ain't Mrs. Astorbilt herself.
Hello, kid. Take a load off your feet.
Thanks.
What's on your mind?
I couldn't help overhearing your conversation about La Grasso.
So what?
I'm going there, too. Well, I've been a yumping Yemeni.
Fancy that.
And she's been high-hatting us. Can you beat it? Why, I didn't intend
So
it.
you're a picture guy, too, huh?
What do you mean?
Well, you're going there to get married, ain't you?
Certainly not. I'm going there to be a hostess.
Hostess?
To what? Why, to the tourist, of course.
Well, I've heard he called a lot of things. Well, that's a new one on me.
It's true. I was hired in New Orleans
Ah,
to...
that's a lot of hooey. Sounds like a lot of pistol to me. I think she's saying nuts.
Maria. Imagine her pulling that innocent stuff on us. Why, I've a good mind to go in there and...
Oh, lay off. Maybe the kid's lonesome or something.
She ought to be.
I say, you know, maybe this Van Luden, well, maybe he likes still water.
Well, she ain't too deep for me, a little snob. Now she's pulling the baby stuff.
Oh, cut it out. Maybe she's lonesome or something.
And 2 is 8.
The little helper.
What's the matter, kid? Getting cold feet? Or is it just the heat? Well, Even I'll admit this business of marrying a blind date in the diamond mines ain't gonna be no bed of roses. But you're in the army now, baby, so you might as well be sociable.
But I don't understand. I'm not marrying anyone. See, Marcel gave me this. I was hungry, broke. He said this Van Luden would give me work. He sent me money, enough for my passage.
This is all you got? You mean you ain't got a picture of the guy who sent for you? A diamond miner who wants to marry you? A thing like this?
No.
Suffering mackerel. Why, the dirty...
Don't tell us the gal ain't got a tag.
You mean I have to have one of these? That it's important?
Important? Why do you think I keep mine right around my extra rib?
Yeah, if you ain't labeled, you're out of luck. And even if you are labeled and you don't click, well, they... and throw you to the alligators in the swamps.
I think I go home.
Yeah, you're sure in a tough spot, kid. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
My word, what a predicament. Oh, scram. Wait a minute. Even if they did dock this crate to let you off, you'd need more than a pair of roller skates to get you out of this jungle.
Yeah, for herself. I got my ticket. Paying them diamond miners rich. Sure. They can't go anywhere to spend their dough, because if they left this place, they'd wind up in the electric chair, or some hoosgow, anywhere from London to Frisco.
Gee, kid, maybe it ain't as bad as it sounds.
I haven't any money. I can't go back. And even if I could, what am I going to do?
Whoa, just a minute. With the heat and all, it's tough enough without having a sick kid on my hands.
And you think there's a chance?
Sure. Anyhow, there ain't any place on the globe, even Lotta Grasso, that's so tough there ain't somebody who'll buy you a ticket to decency. I know.
Gee, you know.
Oh, forget it. You better hit the hay so you'll be in shape for that jungle ride tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. And thanks.
Anyway, Smollett, everybody! Everybody, Chuck!
Take it easy, General. That's Vaughn's method, not mine.
All right, eh?
Come on there, come on.
Come on,
You. Senor, a message for you from the boss.
All right, Rambo. The cart's going in a minute. You can ride in.
Thank you.
Hey, General. Joe, Bill.
Yeah.
Come here. I got some news for you.
What is it?
I got a note from Von Luden. He says your women are due in tonight. You better finish up here and come on in.
Hey, that's great. That's good news. Say, Dave, does a man need to shave when he gets married?
No, all he needs is a weak mind.
Hey, you know, he don't seem so hot about getting married. Why'd he send for a dame?
You know why?
Well, sure. He'd have never done it, only Van Luden egged him into that bet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Come on, let's get finished and go home.
Okay. Come on, you guys.
What a place. Maybe we booked for a circus instead of matrimony.
My word. They have everything here but tattooed women and snake charmers.
We're the snake charmers, baby. You get what I mean?
Oh, I pay no light snake.
Oh, it ain't so bad when you get used to it.
I think I'll open a tailor shop. They seem to be doing a ripping business down here.
Aren't there any white people around here?
Sure, there's the overseers, Dave Hart, Doc Rogers and his kid Mataeo, and Von Luden.
What's this Von Luden like?
Oh, he's... That's the big shot, Von Luden.
But you had cheated me, Hart. For 2 years I lived in the mine, and you didn't pay me nothing.
Oh, how terrible.
Steady, kid.
The dirty swine.
Throw him in the swamp.
But he isn't dead.
I said throw him in the swamp. Peter, Gonzalez, pick it up.
Wait a minute. Hey, Doc, take him down to my place and fix him up.
Say, Dave, could you come inside? I would like to speak to you a moment.
Sure.
Come on. I gotta sit down.
Oh, Mame, I'm afraid. I'm scared to death.
Wait a minute, Peanuts. Who's that guy who interfered?
Brownie's my name, Mushy Brown, ex-lightweight champion of the U.S.
I get you, my mistake. Hurry up. Who's the guy with the dirty mug and the big heart?
That's my pal, Dave Hart, Von Luden's partner in the mine. Been buried down here in this mud for 3 years.
That's enough. Hey, give me that card you got from Marcel. Come on, hurry. Here. Listen, Mug, you look like you can keep your mouth shut.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then get this. This kid's on the level. She don't know what it's all about. She, not me, is gonna marry your pal, Mr. Hart.
But Mame...
Now that goes. Keep your chin up and do your stuff.
But who did send for her?
Nobody. She was shanghaied. But I know one bloodthirsty reptile that's gonna hold a sack in this deal.
You mean Von Luden?
Gee, you're kind of bright, ain't you?
Yes, ma'am.
And listen, not that he ain't getting a better deal than what he had, but what Hart don't know either won't hurt him. Get me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go.
But, Mame, I can't
Now,
let
don't be a sap. Buzzards like this Von Luden are right up my alley.
There's no use of you getting excited about this.
Say, listen, who's running this town, you or me?
You are. But remember, these natives are human, and you
Never
might...
mind. What I say goes.
Well, that's obvious, but I'm just trying to warn you.
Oh, you warning me, huh? Wait a minute, I'll show you something. Take a look at these. They might prove interesting.
Very interesting.
I thought you would think so. Of course, you are my partner, and I wouldn't do anything to help you.
Yeah, I know.
No, you keep them. They might be just as a souvenir.
Thanks.
Castro.
Yes, sir.
Send in to women.
Very well.
Uh-oh. That's all right, honey.
How'd you do? Well, you are the young lady my very good friend Marcel sent from New Orleans.
But I...
Sorry, big shot, but your guess is out of whack.
What?
Yeah.
This is the man who sent for me.
Hart.
That must be your guy.
Yeah. Dave.
Yeah.
Come sit back your picture to La Tagasso.
I'm not interested. If it's okay with you, she can take the next boat back, and you can collect a bet.
But, Dave...
It's worth $1,000 to have the distinction of sending one of them back without a wedding ring.
Say, does he mean he doesn't want to marry her?
Well, it is unfortunate he is so stupid. But You would be my guest until the next boat to Portega?
I don't want to wait until the next boat. I want to go now if he doesn't want me.
Dave, why don't you take a look at her?
Well, he said it. There is no other boat for a month. But until then, my house is your house. Brownie, take the lady's baggage to the castle.
Hey, wait a minute, Vaughn. I've changed my mind. Brownie, take her home. Tell Doc to dust off the prayer book.
Here. Hey, I got a note for you, teacher.
Ah, Marcel has the taste of a baboon. You go back in the next boat.
Oh, yeah? Well, that don't hurt my feelings none, big boy. But in the meantime, where do I park the body?
Castro will take care of you when he comes back. Now, raus mit dir.
Unless that's a dirty crack. You mean get out?
Ja.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure.
So, mein Freund changes his mind, and von Luden pays to bet. With my compliments.
Thanks. Have a drink.
Ja, danke. Oh, I must tell you about my plan. You don't think that my partner and my friend could get married without von Luden making it a big event here in Lato Grasso?
Yeah. Lato Grasso needs to be impressed.
Yeah. Well, look. Tonight at my place, we have the weddings. All of them. The General's and Joe's and Phil's and yours. And then we have a big party and a fine feast. Yeah?
Okay. But your generosity's killing me.
Yeah. To the brides.
To the brides. Bless 'em and heaven help 'em.
Yeah.
For the love of Pete.
Like it?
It's real. And suffering cats look at the headlights.
But how in the world do you suppose he managed these things here in the wilderness?
He? Oh, you mean your oncoming spouse. What's his name? Hart? Dave Hart?
Uh-huh. I haven't seen him, though, since down at the bar this afternoon. A native who almost frightened me out of my wits popped in the minute Brownie left, planted a box with this dress and things in my lap, and ran out without a word.
Well, not a bad joint you fell into. Wait till you get a load of the cannibals' garage they parked me in.
Garage?
Yeah, with a medicine man on one side of me and the local stockyard on the other.
Stockyard?
Yeah, oxes, goats. Oh, I guess I can stand it till the next boat gets in.
Then Van Luden is going to let you go?
Sure. He took one look at my pan and my bunion. Between the two, they turned the trick.
Oh, Mame, I can never tell you.
Hey, cut that Mame stuff. That's your money, Canal, whether you like it or not, see?
Well, 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 if we ain't got a visitor.
Hello?
Say, he ain't deaf and dumb, 'cause I heard him myself this afternoon.
Oh, he just got a lot on his mind.
I bet.
Gee, you look swell. And you ain't so bad either.
Yeah, and I see you got your laundry back.
You like it?
Why not?
Coming to Vaughn's party, ain't you?
A party?
Sure, at Vaughn's castle. Say, will you get a look at his joint? I'll bet it cost $250,000 to transplant the Louis chairs and junk down here in no man's land.
Oh, so he's a moated millionaire. And he really knows how to throw a party?
Well, anyhow, we call them parties before the fights start.
Try and keep me away. With a champagne leather pusher for a partner.
You mean the big boss passed up your ticket?
Sure. I'm just a babe in the woods.
I want to thank you for reconsidering this afternoon.
Yeah?
And for sending all these lovely things, this dress and the necklace and...
You can say that for Von Luden. Flatters his ego to furnish the costumes for the brides. And among other things, he considers himself quite a connoisseur of feminine weaknesses.
Would you prefer that I didn't wear them?
Suit yourself. They represent what you came for, don't they?
Now what? Don't tell me you're battling before you tie the knot.
Here. Take them away. Wear them yourself. Do anything you want with them.
Why, with pleasure, dearie. But...
I'll show him what he's marrying.
Don't you think she's swell?
How do you spell it?
Oh, say, Lena, give me a kiss.
Say, she's not bad.
She's not as nice as you
boy,
are,
old
baby.
girl.
Don't worry about that.
You think so?
I think so.
Terrible. I should do better than that.
Sure you can.
Sure.
Pretty good. Pretty good down here.
Oh, anywhere.
My word. How shocking.
Imagine that one being shocked.
Oh, get back in line, you big slug.
Oh, pipe down, you.
What's the...
Hey, come on now, listen. We came here for fun. We didn't come here to fight.
I want to go home.
That's a great idea, baby. Well, let's
She
make her.
started it, and she shouldn't do that.
All right,
She
come
gets
on.
in my head.
Well,
You think, Doc, wait a minute. You think a man should ever get married?
well, it all depends.
Goodbye, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
I help you.
That's all right.
You are interested in my tapestry?
Yes. It's lovely. Very old, isn't it?
Ja. That is the 17th century. And you
You drunken pig.
see... Dummer Axt, du!
Disculpe, señor.
Come, Naomi, she helped you peek sheet up the stairs.
Well, what did you do then?
Well, I jabbed him back.
Did you?
Finished the first round. Second
Oh,
round.
wait a minute. I didn't hear what you were saying. Tell me again.
Well, Philadelphia's fight was. First round, he was winning. I was getting mad.
We can't face it without needle and thread. You wait here. Naomi, she bring him.
I was getting terrible mad this time. I turned and give him a hit.
Who won?
You think you trick von Luden, huh? Nein.
Oh! Oh! Open that door! Open it and let her out, you big baboon! Wake up, you cockeyed, inebriated fish!
Go away.
Do you hear me?
What's the idea? What's the idea?
The kid's on the spot with Mom. She's on the level, you dummy. She's your wife.
Oh.
Mary! Oh, Mary! She's up there in the bedroom. Mary! Mary!
Open this door. Open this door.
Lay up.
Sixth round, I socked him.
Yeah?
Right.
Come on, get up here.
Hey,
get
what?
on your feet.
What's that? What's that?
Come here. Dirty.
Say, I'm sorry about what happened tonight. She'll be all right.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Von's got enough power to hang that guy.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know I'm right. Come on here, Bud, get on.
Father, did you hear what they said?
Yes, yes.
Senior Hart is in trouble with Von Luden.
Yes, yes, I know. They had a big fight last night.
Oh, but Father...
Dave should know better than to cross Vaughn.
Oh, but he wouldn't dare kill Senior Hart.
Well, I wouldn't put anything past that big bully.
Get this to Captain Tattersall, the chief of police in Portega.
But, senor, it will take too long for the American officer to get here. Why wait? The swamps are wide and deep. It would be easy.
But it pleases me to wait. I'll have the pleasure of turning him over and seeing him rot in prison.
And what about Brownie, senor?
He'll be along to keep Hart company.
And Dale Hart's wife, senor?
That is my affair. Get going.
Buenos dias, senor.
And that's the reason they switched tags. Mame gave me the whole lowdown last night. about this guy in New Orleans railroading a kid because she was hungry enough to take a job anywhere.
She'd have been better off if she'd starved to death.
Oh, cut it out. You're not the best guy in the world, but she could have done worse. Say, Dave, do you mind if I let Mame have my room while she's here? That native doghouse Vaughn's got her parked in his...
It might be a good idea.
Thanks, Dave.
What are you going to do with that?
Did you ever handle one of these, Mary?
Mary.
Yeah, Brownie told me all about you.
Oh.
I'm going to leave this here. You might need it. I'm up the mine a good bit. If you ever want me for anything, Willie's a fast runner.
Thanks. Thanks for everything.
Say, can you cook?
I'm fair.
Well, Willie's pretty awful. Can you sew?
I made this dress.
Not bad. Try your hand at that.
Willie,
Yes, Missy.
have you a needle and thread? You know, to sew with.
Oh, yes, Missy. In the drawer, plenty of everything.
Plenty of everything is right.
Ow!
Oh.
There it is, the hungry little...
Give it to me.
You can have it. That guy would give me the buggiest room in this rotten hotel. What a night!
I got a fix with Dave to let you have my room up at the house.
You mean you're offering me your bunk?
Oh, I won't mind this hole. I can get Doc to dig me up a cot out of the storeroom.
Gee, are you a pal? Stick around till I find my toothbrush.
Oh. I'll wait outside.
Gee, I hope there's a bath in here. I sure could use one. Well, Mrs. Hart. Hello. Maybe you don't know it, but you got a new boarder.
You going to stay here with us?
Sure, Dave invited her.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Brownie's swapping bunks with me. Says he can handle bugs.
Was it as bad as that?
Bad? Say, I scratched enough the last 3 hours to be convicted of necking a porcupine. Say, what's the chances of getting something to eat?
I'll get you something in a minute.
Okay. Oh! Oh!
What's the trouble?
Oh, hurry up.
Huh?
Hurry up,
What do you
before
mean?
it gets too personal.
What?
Oh, come on, hurry up.
Here?
No, there.
There?
No, here.
Here?
Inside. Oh. Oh. Hey, There. Oh. Ow. Ooh.
I got it. It's a Brazilian dinkus.
Friend of yours? Oh, have it stuffed. Well, bring on the food.
Wilt thou, Bill Town, have this woman, Flo Lane, to be thy wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the sacred estate of matrimony?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Wilt thou, Flo Lane, have this man, Bill Town, to be thy lawful wedded husband?
Yeah. Ain't it sad?
Oh.
You want the rest of it, you bloated Indian giver?
Ah! And now, solemnly promising before God and in the presence of these witnesses, wilt thou, David Hart, have this woman, Mame Smith, to be thy wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the sacred estate of matrimony?
I do.
Wilt thou, Mame Smith, have this man, David Hart, to be thy wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the sacred estate of matrimony?
I do.
Whereas much as David Hart and Mame Smith have consented together in holy wedlock and have witnessed the same before God and this company, I do pronounce them man and wife. What God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Amen.
Give us a little kiss, will you, babe?
Well, if I must, I must.
Word, I did pick a jolly limousine. Why, word.
Yes, you better do.
Come on, baby. You finish your story. Tell me what happened.
And Mame slipped it over on Von Luden with Hart lending Miss Innocence and Mame holding the sack. Ain't it rich? That a scream?
It's a little bit.
Okay, baby.
Have you heard the new definition of a gigolo? Come in, baby.
Oh.
Oh, pardon me. Ah, I've got a new story for you. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. The father bear, the mother bear, and the little bitsy bear. You like that one?
Yeah.
I thought so.
And so, she tricked you out of this white woman you wanted for yourself.
It's my pleasure to witness the first operation of and I happen to have the pleasure of seeing this patient years afterwards, when they waited to see if the results were satisfactory.
And they were?
They were satisfactory.
And the time is right. You do as I say. When you get some chance, you use some excuse to get her into my room and leave her there alone.
Yeah, that's him, all right. But he's Von Luden's partner, and you have a fine time getting him out.
Evidently, this Von Luden has got other ideas.
Sure, the insurance company ain't sending us around the globe for nothing.
We're taking him back, all right, along with the next pug called Brownie.
You mean if you don't drown before you get out? Having lots of rain up there in the interior.
Dave?
Yes?
Worried? Is it because Vaughn is making things so disagreeable for you?
Oh, no. He stays out of my way. But he treats the natives like helpless dogs.
Dave, why don't you pull up stakes? Go back and take your medicine.
What do you mean?
They don't talk much here in La Grasso. I've known ever since I mended your coat that first day.
Well, it won't be long now with the boat only a couple of days down the river.
I'm not much good, and I guess I'll always be buried in this hole. But, oh, gee,
Say, are you trying to...
Yes.
You mean you want to marry me? Tie yourself up in a knot with me?
Oh, I ain't never felt this way about a gal before, Mame. I'm crazy about you, and I guess you know it, don't you?
Gee, I think I'm gonna bawl.
Well, if you want a little time, we can sort of be engaged like they do back home. They don't make rings down here, you know. But I've been saving this just for you.
A rock? Huh. What am I supposed to do? Knock my brains out before you can hold me to the altar?
It's a diamond.
A what?
A diamond in the rough.
Ah, quit kidding.
No. It'll cut down to about 15 carats.
15 carats? Holy smoke, that's bigger than the torch in the Statue of Liberty.
Almost.
Brownie! Oh!
I guess I better get you home before we have to swim back.
Are you sure that funny bird's nest don't leak? I'd hate to have you get pneumonia and croak before we can tie the knot.
I won't.
Night.
How'd you like to go out to mine and get more?
Anything?
Would you like to go?
Love it. Crazy to do.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send Mom for one in the cart and put on your high hip boots and your old coat. Just go out there and spend the day with you. So listen to me, Vaughn. That river truck gets in tomorrow. My wife and I will be on it when it goes out. I want $250,000. It's my share of what we took out of the mine.
Yeah. Then you mean you will wait for the river truck?
Certainly. You know a woman can't pack through the jungle.
Yeah. But what about your share of the mine?
I'm making a present of it to Brownie. All I want's what I took out.
Then I have the money when the river truck arrives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that you do.
Yeah.
Well, how do you like it, young lady?
Oh, it's lovely. It was certainly nice of you to make my first real long dress.
Your 18th birthday only comes once in a lifetime, dear.
Yeah. It's like a beautiful dream. So well while it lasts.
My father will be so surprised when he sees me like this. Can't you do something about my hair so that I'll look really grown up?
Well, turn around. I'll see what I can do. There.
What a picture.
Oh, thank you so much.
Boy, I'm glad my competition days are over in Lisburg.
Isn't she sweet?
How do you do, Mr. Hart?
Well. Hey, it's Mataeo.
Why, of course. Do you like it?
Well, I think you look pretty swell.
Thank you.
Tan chiquita que la conocí así, yo era tan grande. Mira la niña, qué bonita, qué linda. Pero mira, qué linda niña, mira, tan chiquita que estaba así, yo tan grande, mira. ¿Qué te parece? Zapatos, mira. Fortuna. ¿Dónde haría ese hombre? ¿Cuánto no le costaría, verdad? Mucho dinero. Tan chiquita que estaba.
How do you do, Mr. Von Luden?
How do you do, Mataeo? Well, what is this?
Today is my 18th birthday. See, I'm a woman.
Yeah, you are a woman. And you have grown up. Und so quick, nicht wahr?
Hello, boy.
Hello, Wumbo. Mataeo! Mataeo!
I ain't seen her since yesterday, boss. She went up to Miss Hart's. Maybe she stayed there all night.
Miss Hart.
Yes, sir.
If he doesn't come down here pretty soon, I'm going up to the house and drag him down to this safe.
He will come, senor. He will come.
Well, how you doing?
Fine. Come in.
Good morning.
Hello, Doc.
Well, it ain't the preacher himself. You're just the guy I want to see. As soon as Brownie gets the truck in.
They're going to get married.
Uh-huh. I'm changing my quarters for a better half.
Go on.
Wait a minute. My engagement ring.
Say, that's a fine specimen.
Mm-hmm. So they tell me. You know, it's a good thing he didn't give me a necklace. It would choke me to death.
I hate to see you go.
Why don't you come back to the States with us?
I wish I could. Have you seen that wild child of mine, Mataeo?
Not since yesterday.
Why, didn't she spend the night here with you?
Why, no.
I found in the swamp, sir.
Mataeo. Baby. Mataeo.
Oh, no, you don't. You're sticking right here till we're ready to take you back. What's the idea, Luden, of framing Dave and me?
Won't you come inside, please, gentlemen?
Sure. Come on.
It's about time you
Hey, Dave! Let me alone, you bohunk. Vaughn's framed us. I drew a boatload of dicks.
Ah, never mind him. There is your other man, gentlemen.
Well, Hart, 3 years is a long time, but we do get them occasionally.
Dr. Jones.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, don't you understand? I wanted my money from the mine so I could pay off, go back to civilization, and take what's coming to me.
Ah, he's crazy. Verricht. I don't know anything about $250,000 that was his share of the mine.
Yeah, they've always got an alibi.
Yeah.
20 years to life is a long time, Hart.
Steve, there's the bank's $150,000.
Fine.
And there's your reward.
Thanks.
And don't forget, we'll be waiting for you when Brownie sells the mine.
Well, Hart, this will make it easier. You might even get probation.
I hope you're right.
Gee, Mame, isn't that great?
Sure. Say, can you do as much for my guy?
Sure. He's a cinch.
Yeah, we'll make it a wedding present.
Hey, come here. Hurry back. And listen, don't forget to put on your rubber boots when you're digging your way out of the swamp.
Okay, Mrs. Mushy Brown.
If it ain't too much trouble, send me down a baby buggy with bumpers.